I'm going to be playing Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Now, this will be the third time that I've streamed this game, but this is slightly different because I've actually completed it. I completed it earlier today, just over 60 hours. What an amazing game this is. The thing is, when you complete the game, it doesn't give you an opportunity to go back and finish anything off. I mean, it does actually say that during the game, but most of them do, and they usually say, here you go, I'll set you back at an earlier level. This one doesn't. So what I've done is I've used an earlier save point prior to completing the game to go back in and mop up on some of the secrets that I left behind, which weren't many. I actually did a pretty good job of not platinuming, but certainly doing a fairly good completion job. So we'll go in and we'll have a little play and we'll see if how many we can get done. Now, this is obviously on GeForce Now. Playing on the GeForce Now Ultimate plan, which is of course the Nvidia 4080 RTX card. Stunningly beautiful piece of kit, but we're going one better than that, because not only are we streaming the game in the cloud, but I'm actually recording this in an instance of Shadow PC. So it's cloud within cloud. How cool is that? Right, let's just check the controls are working. Yes, they are. That's excellent news. And there is Red Raith. What a great character. I've really, really bonded with the two main protagonists in the game. One being Red or Roderick Raith, and the other one being Antea, who I hope we will return to in a future prequel. Now, unfortunately, I have a huge control over the audio, so hopefully I'm not a lot quieter. Now, I know it says spotty connection, but it shouldn't be. It's a 1 gigabyte connection from Shadow. And having said that, of course, it depends on which server it's using, but it's looking good to me, so I'm not worried. Okay, let's have a look at the map and see what we've got left to complete. We'll stop highlighting the camp. You'll see this is the extent of the game. If I zoom, that's maximum zoom out there. So you essentially have 4 regions: the Dark Woods, the Mount Pleasant, actually there's 5, Mount Pleasant, the Mire Marshes, the Harrows, and New Eden. If you don't explore New Eden at the beginning of the game, you will not get another opportunity. Unfortunately, I didn't know that, so there are in fact 3 more secrets in New Eden that I'll never be able to unlock unless I go back and start the game again, which I probably will never do. The highlighted icon is the final piece of the game, which we'll ignore for now. And what we're looking for is essentially question marks, white or yellow question marks. Yellow question marks are typically void portals, which are okay. We can do those. It's not an issue. And it's these little white question marks that we want to go and have a look at. Now, they could be, they won't be, but they could be activities or haunts. And the reason that I know they're not is if I whiz through to this menu, these are the hauntings in the game, and you'll see that I've got a tick against every single one, which basically means not only have I completed these, but oh no, there are 2. Yes, I'll come back to them. I didn't lie, I promise. I have completed all the hauntings, and I have completed all the activities with the hauntings, which is what gives you a green tick. But the reason 3 of them here are not showing a green tick is because, as I mentioned earlier, I went back to an earlier save point. They're tiny little activities, and they will be part and parcel of those those question marks. I'll get to them eventually. You'll also see I have maxed all of my gear. So red is the maximum that you can achieve. It goes red, gold, purple, blue, green, white, and I don't even know that you get anything at that level. But in essence, everything is at relic level. At least everything that I want to use. So all of these, I've very carefully chosen the perks. And you may find a better build, but I'm quite happy with my build. Right, let's go back to the map. Oops, press the wrong button, do that every time. And there's nothing in this area. There is this altar of the incarnate, but this is actually quite hard to find. Particular one I gave up during the main part of the campaign. Haven't really got a lot else here. As you can see, the bottom left, we've everything here that's green. 93% completion in the dark woods. So all that we've got left is a few soul grabbers, an altar, which is that altar of the incarnate. So I'm not fussed about soul grabbers. I'm not that worried about the altar, to be honest. But while we're here, we may as well, let's go back to the map. And we'll mark it on the map and we'll go and find it. So this campfire where we be is probably the closest anyway. So we'll use our compass. The compass is at the top and you'll see there the highlighted altar icon. The compass is absolutely crucial in this game. And you just have to trust it. You'll see that icon wobbling about all over the place, but it is literally telling you exactly where to go. And if you follow it, it will never let you down. If it's slightly veering to the left, you slightly veer to the left, in this case to the right. Keep following the icon, which is why I marked it, why I highlighted it, because it's the only way that it will show up. Now, once I to go here, now you see, you could have missed this. Really important to keep an eye on that compass, because it will suddenly jerk off in a nice way and leave you thinking, wow, where am I? So down we go. As you progress through the game, you get spectres and enemies and stuff, but less appealing. So let's just down here. No. It's going to change direction soon. Right. We now are being alerted to Antea's. There we go. That thing down there, which we're going. I don't actually think that works anymore, to be honest. I think it didn't work in the campaign on purpose. So we'll ignore that, but we will continue. Go down the road. Oh, actually down the side of that rock. And continue on our trip. So it's telling us now we do need to go across on this level. This is something else because you need to know. If you look at the icon, if it was below us, there would be a down chevron, and above us an up chevron, which means the only way across is using this. So we've switched to Antea. Almost. There it is. So once you align the circles, you get a prompt bumper, and that takes us across there.
Look to me.
Now, the one thing that I found in the game is that she is by far. By the way, I think this might be. Let's have a look on our. No. Yeah, this is actually the one. Yippee! So this photo doesn't boost your character, so it boosts. In this case, it's going to be red and extra points. If it was Antea, it would give her 10. I think they're called splinter points, I forget now. Anyway, he's got his health on, so that's good news. So if we have a look at the map, probably we did have So, yeah, we're now 95%. So all that's left, literally, in this section are these soul grabbers here, which we're not worried about, are we? Don't give a damn about those. So we'll leave those. So the next thing we want to do is we need to find a campfire so that we can progress to the next section. Let's see, is there anything around here that we needed to conclude? No. It's pretty much finished. So we have to come across to here, the Harrows, or up to the mountainous hills, where there are several. In fact, a couple of these are those activities that we need to complete. So back we go. We've got the only way we're going to want to go up there is via a fast travel campfire, and I don't think that one is as close as it looks. Probably going to traverse our way back up the mountain. So again, using the compass, and so I'm not going to give you any spoilers at all. I genuinely want you to experience this game from the get-go without any spoilers. What I can tell you, though, is that it is very much a decision-based game. You will find yourself judging characters and needing to make decisions. You're not under any clock to make those decisions. You take them in your sweet time. You can even come back and do them at a later point, but it will have an impact on the outcome of the game. And I believe there are 6 potential outcomes. Well, I can tell you because it won't matter to you, but the outcome that I achieved at the end I wasn't particularly happy with. It wasn't what I was hoping for my characters. That's just purely based on the decisions that I made during the game. And if I was starting again, I probably would make different decisions. But I honestly would urge you not to go and watch the endings, but to watch a long stream. It's a game that you can, as I've said, it took me about 60 odd hours, but I was playing it on story mode as well, so you obviously can play it a lot harder if you want to, and take a lot longer as well. But I'm more for the exploration, the progression, and the stories than the battles and stuff. Right, so let's head for this campfire, because we're going to do the question mark that was north of there. The yellow ones, as I've said, they take you into the void, and they're more of a battle. A bit of a dungeon, a mini dungeon. If you switch between Antea and Red, she is obviously a ghost. Well, not obvious, it depends if you know the game or not. Hang on, let me take off the highlighted campfires. I just realised we hadn't actually selected the campfire. That is this one back here still that's selected. Even though you visit somewhere, it doesn't deselect it, so it can get a bit confusing, so you need to make sure back and deselect. So we'll choose the question mark. The point of interest that we're interested in, we'll have to about turn because we're heading in the wrong direction, and we just follow. But you'll see that as you're in her world, her realm, everything has this kind of HDR reverse look. If I flip back to Red, you also don't get the sort of sounds. She's in almost like a vacuum, and she bounds along as if she's running on cardboard wood, whereas he is a more natural sound. So it just depends. I find she runs a little, feels like she runs a little bit faster. And you can ping her forward like this if you want to. Right, let's pay attention. We're ignoring our compass here. So it's 30 odd meters. Going Innocent there. What's it doing here? Is it saying its plans?
Now would be a good time to speak a few words of power, just to be sure.
Okay, so let's go into a little back and we are going to malevolence. I can't remember, it's make manifest or summon the scourge. I think it's scourge. It's either those, one of those two. It doesn't matter if we get it wrong. Loads of resources.
Reveal yourself!
I think it will do just by the animation.
Focus, Red.
Doesn't happen.
My voice commands you! Unveil!
This is the end of the map. To the top, a few times it's a near perfect switch on post-perfect, post-love. Which is more damage is done. We just
Fire coming! There's more of.
one of these.
Get rid of the other Spectre first. Change tack.
Can I get to this one?
Kid you though.
Shift your balance.
Did we miss a few?
Change
Boston left!
What I will do, because I appreciate you're struggling to hear me over the audio, let me just take the audio down at the master volume. Not too far. Now there should be fine, I think. Look.
Move it, Red!
Yeah, so what I find is that they collapse. It's like she just there. This is it's later in the game. Not much of a spoiler. Obviously, as the game progresses, you become tougher. But, yeah, so in story mode, I've just never died. Having said that, some of the battles can be a little bit of a challenge, but if you prize combat over exploration, then put it on hard. Go at it, as they say. Right, that's that little question mark completed. So let's go back to the map. There, it's all gone, and the next one is right there. That one up there that's all completed, so we can easily run there. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, we've still got... No, that's correct. That's good. That's going to veer off. Here it goes. And here, you just see it. Easily got to me. I tell you what. We'll do this one.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
With the bullet. I do love the fact that Red never runs out of ammunition, ever. What happens instead is, as you can see, he has to reload. If you hold down the trigger, the left trigger button, it will just keep shooting and reloading. And he's essentially putting a shot and gunpowder in at the same time, which is that's a really interesting place. But we must have been there. I'll just have a quick look. Yeah, I mean, nothing in there. It's all done, all completed. Okay, so let's jump over here, and we'll go up to, I think it's Blythe Manor or something. We've got to go in here. So we obviously haven't completed this little question mark at some point. It's upstairs by the look of it, so it's probably in the house. In we go. So none of the story elements, we're not going to come across any of the story elements, as I say, no spoilers, because they've all been completed. But those couple of things which were completed. Now I'm going to switch to Antea. She sees things that in the ghostly realm that Red doesn't always see. Something around here is 5 meters away that we need to let's see if it might be, he may be seeing it. It's a bed chamber, chamber pot, sorry. Okay, maybe it's the other side of the wall, if we can, if there is another side of the wall. We'll go round here and the back of this hallway and see if it's there. No, nothing here. Those floating candles are just there. They're not a bug. The house was haunted and everything was floating about the place. It's just a hangover from the previous story. So that's interesting. We couldn't find it here. You see this green line? This is indicating where we need to go. But then it stops. It's almost like it's in this, but there's no A. Every event is triggered with a key press or a button, and that isn't happening. So go up. It's on this level. As I've said, if it was below or above us, it would have an arrow. Oh, let's switch to... do we have to shoot that? No. I'm not going to waste time here. If it's not obvious, we'll skip on to the next one. As I say, I'm not looking to be a completionist. I'm keen to polish off a few of them, having completed the game. I'm just going to double check that there's nothing below us, because although there's no arrow, it is possible that it's up high, as it were, and not an apple up high either. I mean, it would be in this sort of area, wouldn't it? It would be about there. In fact, you can see that there is an up arrow now, indicating that indeed it is just above us, but there ain't nothing there, so we'll have one final look. I am baffled as to why we're not seeing it, but make sure there's nothing up in these rafters. No. Oh, hang on. Do we have to move it? Does Red have to shift this thing? Yeah, like a little secret. No, it's not happening, is it? I'm excited. I know at one point this painting needed moving. Just wondered why he zoomed in. And I shifted it, but nothing happened. I was expecting to get some kind of a reward. So maybe it's just a little bug. It essentially is expecting us to move it, but it's no longer movable. I still think it's to do with this. But we can't move it, and if I go around the back here, I couldn't get up to the wall, because the other thought was that maybe we push it. In fact, there's no hole there or anything, is there? Let's go back to Antea. No, I think this one is going to have to remain a secret. Just on the off chance. No, I think that one is definitely going to stay. It's going to stay. House is going to keep it secret. That's annoying, isn't it? This is even indicating to us that it's something in here. I'm just terrible at this. I never give up. But I think we're going to have to. It's not even like it's almost like, I wonder if it's outside. Okay, let's just run around the side. Let's just run around the side of the house and look up at that window and just make sure there's nothing sat there. Let's go around here and we'll look up at that window, or at least that part of the house. No, it's not. I'm assuming that it's this corner of the house. It's not like it's a little skeleton stuck to the side or something. Okay, we'll consider that one a negative. That's a fail, that one. That's a shame. I'm just going to run. Yeah, it's going to make me want to turn this way. That's okay. That's not a problem. We've got plenty more, so we'll get rid of that one on our list. And we'll have a look at this one. And we'll just run to this because there's no campfire near. Okay, how do we get to this one? Through the house. I definitely unmarked that one, didn't I? Yes, I think I did. It's not. Oh no, this is that one. Yeah, that's right, it is, but that's weird. So it's suggesting we need to go into the house. Okay. And then down. Oops. Down here. Yep. And then we need to lift this up, I believe. Was it on this level? No, it's on this level, isn't it? No, it's not. I mean, it is, because that's telling us that we have to press this button. And then when that comes up, it will direct us to get inside the elevator or lift. And then it'll take us down. There we go. It's all good. Just to give you a little bit more behind the scenes here, because this just amazes me. So I am essentially playing Banishers on, as you know, Nvidia GeForce NOW, but I am playing it on an Nvidia Shield Pro, but I'm not, because actually I'm running Shadow PC on the Nvidia Shield Pro, and then I'm running Nvidia GeForce NOW on that Shadow PC, which is actually based in Paris, France. I'm in England, but it's even more techno wow than that because I have a laptop on my lap. So bear in mind, I'm watching the game, playing the game on my TV at the other side of the room. And on my lap is a laptop, which is acting as a second monitor for the Shadow PC, where I'm running OBS, which is just mind-blowing. Honestly, unbelievable. And I have to tell you, I am getting zero lag. Bear in mind, I'm playing a game in the cloud, and I'm then playing it on a cloud-based PC that is thousands of miles away. It's just unbelievable. And through here. I have no idea what the secret will be. Find out it's just under 50 meters. Here's the secret. As usual,
Piss off!
Some kind of a comp
I think we've fixed it.
around. Yeah. That's the secrets. Chopped it right down the center. Okay, let's go and find out what our secret is. It's not this, and I don't. It could be this chest. It's unusual for a chest to be marked as a secret. It's because there's a key. So right, okay. So we found a key, and that key has unlocked this chest, and that key was found some time ago. Punch attack area of effect size increased by 100%. That's pretty cool. The one we have fixed, each enemy hit by punch attack increases the damage of punch attacks by 15%. And this effect can be cumulated. So each punch goes 15, 30, 45, 60. Blah, 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 blah. I know the maths are out, but you know my point. Which I think is better than that. So I'm not worried about upgrading that one. But you'll see as well, if we have a look, there were still 3 more costumes and 3 more of those to find. 1 more gun, 3 more. So it's 3 more of most things. 4 of the rings. Oh, loads of those brooches. It may be that there aren't many more of those, to be fair. But that's a secret. We can smash these up while we're here because there's always something to pick up. Out of the way. Thank you. And we'll have a quick look and see our next secret. That one's going to annoy me. It is what it is. We've done all of those. I think we've done everything there. So we now make our way over to here. But we'll do that after. Let me zoom out a bit here. Yep, after we've been to, is it the Harrows that we want to? No, we want to go to the marshes. So we need to head to, where are we? There we are. We want to go back up to the campfire there, I think. And then make our way on. Yeah, make our way to that campfire and then up to those secrets. So let's highlight it. Back this way. There we go. So if you're familiar with the games Plague Tale or Plague Tale Requiem, then that's probably the closest I would suggest to this game. And that's not a huge surprise when you appreciate that Focus Entertainment, the producers, the publishers, I should say, are behind this and that game. French company, which is interesting because it's very much English game, although it's set in New England. It centres around a bunch of characters that were originally from the British Isles. Obviously, Red is from Scotland, which now is part of the United Kingdom of Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. I'm not 100% sure when the French first arrived in America, but I think it was pretty much around the same time. So they could have done something around the French, but there's a very, very strong puritanical sort of witchcrafty, obviously, side to the game, which very much, having said that, that was happening in France as well. I'm going to wind that back a bit. Right, okay, anyway, here we go. So let's get ourselves over to the next bunch of question marks. Zooming in. These little fellas over here. So we'll mark them. There we go. And then we'll go to this fast travel point. D. Still in the snowy region. See, bearing up, you've got to keep an eye on that compass. Even though you think, why is it sending me? It will take you to where you need to go. As long as, caveat, you've unlocked that area in the game earlier. I can assure you I have spent hours trying to solve some puzzle, well, at least hour, trying to solve some puzzles that it transpired doesn't matter. I couldn't have done it because I hadn't unlocked the necessary paths in the game. So if you do find you're a bit stuck, don't worry, it's probable that the game intends it to be not ready yet for you. Right, here we go. This is our next secret. Now, I do remember this one was a bit of a puzzle.
I'm ready to shoot the infested roots.
It may remain so.
After you bruise the heart.
So, what happens here is the eventual goal is to unlock that chest. But to do that, we have to... This is a route. That's all they call it, I believe. Ivy, they call it Ivy, spiritual Ivy or something. She fires at the blue thing. It then changes to red, and he uses his gun to shoot those glowing yellow orbs. Now, the reason I'm showing her at the moment is if I switch out to red, none of that is obvious until she shoots the blue. So what you want to do is check out the area as her when you come to do one of these, and you want to find as many... Oh, hello. We'll come back to you. You want to... It was a bit spooky. We want to find as many of those glowing orbs as possible. I can assure you I've not found any that only have one. Most have 3. 2 is not impossible. Now, I remember this one. I struggled to find a second or a third for that matter. And what you have to do, or what you should do, I should say. Oh, look, there's a boss dude shooting. No, he's average. What you should do is follow the routes. Follow the routes, so you can see the routes lead to that orange one there. If you follow this pulsating route, it will disappear. But you know it's got to end up back at the base, which is here. One. Oh, there's two, isn't it? One, two. Oh, but the thing is this. There, that is pulsating and going up here, which to me indicates there is another one up there. And we have to find it, which probably means, to look on the map, we have to be up there. See those two arrows? We have to be up there. And then we'll see across, I think. How to get up there is the question. Because I can't climb up here. And I can't, the rope hasn't been lowered yet on this. So let's follow that creature dude.
Good day to you, Flora.
I thought
Good day to you.
that's Flora Abbott.
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
Till later.
You find, as you progress through the game, most of the characters have died anyway. So when you come across a character, it's like, oh, have I ever dealt with you? Okay, how do we get up here? I remain convinced that we need to be up there. I think we then have to jump across here, go all the way around the rocks, drop that rope to come back here in a second. And that's going to show us. I mean, there may only be two. I might be over-egging this, but I kind of feel like, oh, maybe we go up here. Let's just switch to Antea. No, it's not with her. And there definitely are not. Have we dropped the rope over there? I don't think we have, you know. Anyway, let's try shooting those two. And it may be, oh, look, there's a thing. All we have to do is switch to her. And then,
I love doing that.
I love it when you do it. And that will always lead you to goodies to collect. So let's pick up some bits of copper, and as usually, I don't know that I've got all the parts. But this is actually a double secret. So we're missing one of these little dolls, these little voodoo dolls that you need to unlock this, and this will always give you some weapon or piece of gear. The good news is that they are always, all the dolls, there's 3 dolls in each case. We've got 2 of these. The third one is probably in that building because they're always quite close. So, we definitely want to solve this. So let's, without further ado, blast this thing off. Let's see. 1, and then back around here. And then I'm sure I've tried this before. So as you can see, it has
I aim the corrupted heart.
You'd see
You
it
aim its
evaporate.
roots.
The fact that it hasn't indicates quite clearly that we haven't found all the pieces. Let's just run around the back of here and see if we can come back on ourselves. Okay, this is, I'm quietly confident here. Big dude should be, there he is. We'll get rid of him. Watch this. 1, 2, 3.
Arson leg!
Boom. He's gone. Didn't do a lot of work there, did we? So my guess is across here and a little bit further around we'll find that bit of rope. I'm hoping. Where are we? Oh, this isn't our designated area. Oh, that's the other side of that rock. Where there's a big chasm between us. Can we go higher and then come back? There's a chute there. See, there's all these little bits and pieces. I'll give you some pieces of 8 or some leather or something. There's all these little things that are, there's tons and tons and tons of them in the game. And they're all marked, they're not all marked on the map. Well, we've drawn a blank on that one. Flip it. Flippity flip. I was hoping there would be an obvious route across. Let's not give up. Let's see. That's back. Problem is, if I come down here, can we see it from here? Let's switch to Red and his gun. Can we see one? I'm not sure if that's one there. No, we wouldn't see it. She would see it. There you go. So the fact that he could see that without it being activated indicates that it's a candle or a torch, if you understand what I'm saying. So where then is the third one? Abbott, do you know where it is? Flora. Can't shoot her. Flippity Flora. So it's actually quite a ways back, isn't it? It might well be that we need to... Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. We can come down here. Okay. And... No, wrong character. That needs to be put down by that. There we go. That then gives us at least a chest. Nothing that he finds now, by the way, is of interest to me with my maxed character. Where are we? Where's our little secret? Oh, according to this, we've solved that secret, which must... Oh, we haven't solved it, have we? Can we jump across? Yes, we can. And does this lead... Does this take us around the back of our shack?
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Take the ones out of loose icons, because if you don't, they will inhabit the corpse and it's true. Take, if you can, these talk.
Feet on the ground.
Hey, yeah, we can see. Go! Right, it's just bash it.
Not hard enough.
We could be using them.
Hogging all the fun.
She takes them out. She just instantly destroys them. I'm determined to see if we're... I think that's it. I think we found it. This is the drop rope point, and that's where the route's going. So let's drop the rope. Good, we got here. Excellent. So drop the rope, and we're now looking down over the shed. We're not going to be able to shoot all three from here, but what we do want to do is see if there is a third. And as it turns out, there isn't. At least not here. That route. Can we get past this tree? No. It's graphically blocked. Well, that's really thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. I mean, we can jump down on the rope, so that's good. And that route went nowhere, so that was a red herring. Not a route after all. And so, let's go down.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Yeah, we know about the corrupted ivy. That's not the point. Where is... I mean, we know that there's one on the end. There it is. And there's one just inside. And is there any others inside there? I think so. Let's just double check. You're right there, Mistress Abbott. God, it's annoying, isn't it? So frustrating. It has to be, there has to be a third one because it didn't evaporate. But it has to also be within close proximity. There's just these two. Just double check there's not one over here. I don't remember having one in our house. The only other place. But the point is, they follow the routes. There are no routes this far. I've never seen routes go this far in the game. Technically, they could come here, but it's unlikely. But we've got to explore, just to be on the safe side. Things that make you go, No, I bothered to come in here. I don't think we didn't drop a rope on that one, though, did we? No. That would be just doing a circuit here, I'm guessing. Great graphics. There's even a little bit of kind of God of War type vibe as well. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but I do think we need to get in there because that's going to... Let's just check it's not down here somewhere. That's what we're going to need to unlock this. It's a mystery within a mystery.
Who there, corrupted weeds?
Oops, I accidentally, one. Why don't I shoot? What if I try shooting it through? No. It's going to go to purple soon. I mean, that is it. There are no more. And yet that has not broken the route. One route. Big chunky route coming up there, which is why I thought we would find it's not hidden in the branches, is it? I mean, it is possible. Oh, it's going to be one of those annoying little, I do remember coming across this earlier in the game and I gave up and just carried on with the story. But it's going to be when you find it, it's going to be one of those annoying places where it's like, oh my God, how come I didn't see that? It's been staring me in the face. I know. Oh dear, it's going to drive me absolutely crazy. Crazy. Where is it, Flora? No, it's not. Definitely wouldn't have come this far. There's no roots. There's no sort of living root that would indicate that it's around here. It's on the back of the house, is it? I mean, we do have the rope.
The house yours.
So I suppose technically we could shoot and then get up the rope. If there was, we could do it. There would be enough time, I think. Let's just double check. There's not one hiding up here. And there's not one on the roof of the house or behind the house. It's not there, is it? And definitely not on the side here. There's no roots coming up here. I've never seen them do that kind of distance. See, there is a route. You see it there? It's literally going into that bush. Did we go in here? Oh, we did go. Oh, look, there it is. It's been there all along. Ah! Ah! I knew it. We came up here and we looked at it and we completely ignored it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get up here in that kind of time. Let's give it a go, but I'm not super confident, you know. Okay, so we're going to take her. How far back can we go? That's tucked around the side there. We've got to come here. We've got to go bang. So firstly, we have to fire it. Right, boom, she fires it. And then shoot. Run, 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 run. Shoot. Run, 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 run. Wow, let's just do it. Ready. Go. One. First one. Low. Aim. Don't look back.
Once I've bruised the heart, destroy the wisp within its roots.
Up we go. Is it telling me I've run out of time already? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Oh, mate, I'm enjoying the target practice.
We did it.
Like you need it.
Woohoo! Wow. I know we did it because of that. They say that every time. Phew. Well, that one took a little bit of detective work. Ah, look at that. I knew there had to be a reason this let us down inside here. So we could go in there. What to do, but before we do that, we'll smash everything up. Make sure we're not leaving anything. Pick up that. That's it there. So we'll now go into the building and get our reward. That was worth doing. Say, oh look, it's given us a treasure map. Hopefully we'll find one of those dolls inside here. No. Attack. That means that's still to be discovered. Just switch to Antea to make sure we're not missing anything. Cash. Alright, well that was annoying. I was hoping that would uncover the doll to get our reward from that cauldron or whatever it is. Having said that though, it has to be close. So let's have a quick look around here. And they can just be anywhere, to be fair. There's no... I don't think it gives us a question mark. I mean, it is giving us a question mark. Let's go and... let's let the game decide. Even if it isn't a doll, it's at least something that we can tick off.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Oh. So we've got a fight. And I'd much, I mean, we'll do the fight, but I'd much rather have that.
It's like this spectral nest is just waiting for my intervention.
Right, Scourge.
I summon you now!
Oh, so, do you know what? In the entire game,
Focus, Red.
I never did this. And I've done it twice in the stream.
Rokk!
Spectre, going for a meat suit.
So it's telling us that our heavy is going to do more damage than anything else. Good.
Away with you!
It certainly is. It's interesting. You register when you hit them fast, and then once the animation's finished, you realise that it's actually destroyed.
They brought more friends.
Oh, big thunder.
Rage of Vandal.
2 hits. There it is.
Get the hell out of there!
Shoot, 2 barriers slipped into go to. Guessing.
Standing by.
Yeah. Okay. All well and good. Where's our Dolly? Dolly. Little chat GPT joke there.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Well, chuffed that we sold that thing. I would have liked to have found the little voodoo doll thing. But it seems to elude us. We can see lost in these caves. I don't need these resources. It becomes a force of habit. It's Pavlovian is the phrase. You just see these dots and the game insists that you don't need them. Once you get to this level, once you've kind of leveled all your gear up and stuff. I wonder if there's one inside her shack. I'm not going to bother reading these things. I've read them all. When it was all part and parcel of a mission. Okay, final. We'll have a quick look in this other cave. Not that one, this one. That's where we have to, we never collected it, sadly. The climber. It's got to be close because everything is, these things always are. So we'll look on the map, where are we? So, I bet that's where we've just been. As you can see, it looks like it's quite a distance, doesn't it? But it's not. And there's the shed. That's a completed chest. It's going to be within this kind of area here. It's just whether or not we want to spend ages looking for it. This feels like it should be here, but it ain't. One of them may have been, though. We've already got 2. Who's collecting buckets of rock? You have to zigzag so you don't miss anything. We've probably already gone outside of the zone. that it would be found within.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Now. Okay, we just got a quick look around here, but I'm probably going to call it a day. We've unlocked some pretty good secrets, and hopefully you've learned a lot more about the game. It's coming up now.
Get lost, won't you?
So I really ought to.
We missed it.
There it goes. I would love to find that little ball before I retire. You can the one thing with the dolls is that they typically are in a dark area because they illuminate with this sort of purple glow, which is how you do typically find them. So they're unlikely to be out in this kind of light. You're going to find them in the corner of a cave or something. But I think this one is going to elude us. I'm just going to explore up here before we close down. Get out of it. Go on, get off with you. I think these are areas that we can't actually visit. The maps are quite cool. The little treasure maps. Because for as long as you have one or several, you pick up several in the game. As you're making your way around, they go, "Oh, I think there's treasure near here," and then it's literally within about 2 meters. I'm going to go down inside there. This is definitely the kind of area that you find the dolls. A glowing Antea. Not in this case. Right. I don't think there's any point in going over there. I use this as a pair of binoculars. Because obviously it zooms in about 20%, so. We'll just come up the back here. while looking at a little pale purple glow. See, things are hidden. That was there, but you almost fit it a little bit. Oh, just up here out of interest. Let's jump. I feel like we've definitely gone beyond where you would find a little purpley, glowy, dolly thing. It's time for this to go to bed, I think. I would really have liked to have found that. I'm so bad. I just don't like giving up. That, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. It's a thing of beauty. I feel like I'm reenacting The Revenant, which of course wasn't set that far in time after this, maybe 100 years. What an amazing film that is. Movie. Absolute masterpiece. One of the best soundtracks as well. Right, I think we're not going to find what we're looking for here, are we? So, where are we? Oh, it's a stairway or something. What's that? Copper? Magnetite. Magnetite. I'm intrigued by this way. Into a cave, maybe? I've been to so many places, it's difficult to know whether you've been to somewhere or not. What? I have been here, yeah. I've come down it, which is why it looked different. But just take that view in, look at that. And it's different again if you flick. Look at that. It's a wholly other experience. The sky, just stunning. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that, and it's given you a little insight and some information on Banishers. It's actually doing really well, and the reviews have been stunning, which I'm really pleased about because it's not a game that was hugely promoted. And I think it deserves to do very well.
This bite's not easily chewed.
Incoming.
Dead's dodo. Excellent. Right, we'll leave it there. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, as I've said a million times. Got quite a bit to do on that one, 84%. Then a locked chest, a cursed chest, which we know about, a lost chest, a few of those soul grabs, treasure, 2 treasure hunts, and some collectibles. For another day. Oh dear. Right, I just realised I can't actually leave the screen, so I'm going to have to quit the game and close the stream down. Brilliant. Take care, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all again in another stream on another day.